I think I became a teacher early on. I kind of made that decision. Growing up, my life was very dysfunctional, and I found my out and my structure and somewhat of my worth through the teachers that taught me in school. And I just kind of wanted to grow up to maybe try to incorporate that with some of my other kids in my classroom, and I wanted to be the person that I kind of needed whenever I was young. I majored in history. I went to Nicholls State. I minored in criminal justice. One thing, I always thought that I was going to be a history teacher, and here I am teaching reading, but I love it. A lot of my novels are historically based, but I really wanted to know my content. I wanted to be able to answer any questions that a student would have. I wanted to know how to teach, but more so I thought that if you knew the content, that teaching would come a lot easier. I haven't taught at any other schools. Before I came here, I thought that it was a little small. I interviewed at Central Lafourche, Houma Junior High in Terrebonne, and I just kind of really, really wanted to be here. My calling kept me coming back here. So I came in for a second interview, and I decided that probably Central Lafourche of all places was going to be the place that I was going to be at, and I would kind of coach there and everything. And I kind of called Coach Blight back. This was way back in the day, and something that reassured me that he said is that this is a place that you want your kids, this is a place that you want your family, and that we are a family. And it kind of, no matter how many changes that we've gone through, the stable force that is behind that is very reassuring, that some days are good, some days are bad, but at the end of the day we are family. And it really made me stay here. And through all the different changes, I've always seen progress and growth, and so I've always stayed, and I continue to want to be here. And I think of my job as something that is very, it's a blessing to my family and to my kids.